Die.
Hey, like,
Yo.
you think I could pay you to develop a hologram?
Depends, bro.
Depends.
Man, that nigga said, you died all the times we do it. Get on his
I
ass,
mean,
You
Jacob.
mean from your bad
Get on
What are
his
you
ass,
internet?
looking
Jacob.
for?
Your internet's horrible,
It
dude.
depends, like what you're looking for, and if I'm up for the project. Because
Absurd. Haven't you just admitted that most of your kills come from lag before, though? Question mark?
I
Come
just
from lag,
literally
right?
need like a work. I just literally need
Okay, now
working
you're
gunfight
just
maps and like a fucking functioning hologram.
Oh, I mean that's not
Absurd.
hard.
I bet that was you that just got that exploiter case automatic seal recording yourself using JJ Sploit. I
Oh
bet that
hey,
was you.
and by the way, I'm missing like 10 XP because like
Yo, look at
It's
that
just
nigga
XP,
Rylor.
bro.
Rylor popping off. Take this shit to DMs. Like, what Rylor says goes, my nigga. Like, I
Oh,
can't argue with that.
Rylor says goes.
Rylor says, my nigga, like, I can't stop that.
Oh shit.
Nigga, don't take this to the SCC. That's gonna be ugly as shit, my nigga. Don't
If
do
this
that.
happens again,
SCC
or
cracking,
don't get
what the
pissed.
hell?
Don't
SCC
get
is the
pissed if you
worst.
raid against Vex, man.
The SCC is the worst place to
There
bring
you
shit. SCC, to be... I've
Don't
said
really
this
care
before, I'll
about
say it
SCC.
again.
Proceeds to say SCC,
You're
let's
trying-
go. SCC, let's go. What the hell?
I know, right? That nigga said, don't like the SCC.
No.
SCC, let's go.
I use it.
Don't care about the SCC, but SCC, let's go.
Wait, is that
Like,
what
look
he
at that.
said? Hold up.
Yo, I don't be fucking with the SCC because like all the drama that happened in the SCC really just end up with the SCC laughing at niggas trying to love like that shit.
I mean, it's entertaining for everyone else.
No, I
The
mean this
thing
is
why not just
else,
keep
but,
it
like,
here for our entertainment's sake? Fuck
What are
KCC.
you talking about, Aura?
Cause y'all can go to the SCC and complain like pussies. Cause y'all can go to the SCC and complain like pussies. You ugly as shit, my nigga. Why is you talking like that?
Wait, what?
Why is you talking like that?
Cause y'all can go to the scene and complain like pussies. What?
Yo,
Absurd.
dude.
Explain to me, like, why are you typing right now while you got sweat coming from underneath your fingernails?
Just feeling the burn, man.
This
Oh
is
my
just
God.
a fucking circus.
You know.
You a clown, my nigga. Why is you doing this to yourself?
I
Aura,
mean,
what
I
kind of
would.
logic
I
do you have, man?
mean, he hasn't hit puberty yet, so he had that white flip. It's pee-pee. You know?
Ding dong, you're a ding dong. It's sad. Look at you.
Absurd. I'm not
yeah.
even gonna hold you. You are the only nigga who I've ever seen who can somehow produce whiteheads on his penis tip. You weird as shit.
What the fuck?
Disgusting ass.
Hold up.
Like, look at yourself. You seen my penis?
Yeah, nigga. I'm your father, nigga. I gave birth to that penis. You came out of my dick, nigga.
Oh,
Don't call my son a bisexual orphan. He more like a bisexual Komodo dragon. He a weird ass nigga. I'm telling
Never
you.
knew you.
Never
You
knew
see-
you'd be homosexual.
You see,
Nigga,
this
who's
could
homo?
take. This
Your
could be a
father's
lot
oh my
faster.
God, yo, your father's gay?
Hey, no.
Sir, your dad is gay in real life? Your dad's gay in real life? Oh my God. You want to talk about it?
So wait, where does the drama come from in Vex? Is it from Aura?
I don't even know how this started. All I saw was that Absurd was bitching in the chat about people
I noticed.
telling. Yeah, that nigga Absurd was
so
mad.
how this whole thing
Are you acting
started
like a
was
retard or are you already
essentially 'cause-
Absurd, listen. Because we're doing this, I need to understand. Are you retarded or are you just a loser? Pick and choose.
Both.
No, he can't choose both. Pick and choose. Well, I'm none of them. Pick and choose.
Wait, did you guys win against him as well?
No.
Oh damn it!
That nigga said
Probably
pick and
thinks he
choose.
got
I said
bragging
pick and
rights.
choose. Absurd, I'm sorry. I forgot. You don't speak my language. Ooga booga, you're retarded. Did you understand me, sir?
What the hell?
Shut the fuck up.
Man is done with.
Hold on. Let me post this meme I just stole from that nigga Jay a couple of days ago. This me to you right now, sir. Like I can't even really tell you to do this because you ain't even speaking. You just typing this shit.
Hold on, let me see this video. Hold on, I want that now.
What? Sign in my DMs?
Hold up. I'm keeping that. Thank you.
Man, death.
I know damn well this nigga Zyron did not just ask me for a Roblox ult. Oh my fucking god. I ain't even hit my ults. Fuck wrong with you? He gonna get my ults on exploiters.
He's usually all your ults on exploiters, dog.
I only got one ult on exploiters, surprisingly. That should be wild.
How would you just all spam Ooga Booga? Dude, absurd.
No.
I gotta be saying shit upside down so that Absurd can understand me. Don't make no fucking sense. See, I love how people trying to get clout. Who wants to get clout from? Nobody knows you. Who are you? Do you think when I go into a server, the first thing I say is,
I wonder where Absurdor is.
no?
I wonder where Absurdor is.
Will he need that wall box clout? Why? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Nobody wants clout from you. You're weird as shit. The most productive thing you've done with this clan is show us that you can make a base plate model. Why are you talking like that?
Wait, did he ever host a training?
Nah, not even that, dude.
Whoa, dude, I'm one step up from him. Oh shoot. Damn, bro.
Nigga probably found that screenshot and hit the developers and thought he was slick as fuck when they deleted it.
That looks like a freaking Harry Potter
Dude,
house.
that looks like it's from Ubisoft.
Dude, to top it off, you didn't even attend any of the war events.
For real, yo. Tell me I won't wrap this nigga Absurd up in a leaf and smoke this nigga, bro. I'm telling you. I will dead ass get high off of you.
Shit.
I'll smoke you, your mother, and your bisexual baby brother. Keep talking like that.
What the
Man,
fuck?
You're
Hold
acting so tough. How you gonna complain about me using a slang for a word and then proceed to spell tough wrong?
Man, Zaya's done more than Aura's done in this clan.
That's what I'm saying. I've exploited more times than you've hosted an event.
Hold on. Wait, what?
Don't worry about that. You ain't hear that just now, Light.
Oh,
Don't worry about all that.
oh. Fuck, man.
That was just my sister speaking.
Your sister has
No,
a manly
but
ass voice, bro.
literally,
Your sister has a
She
manly ass
gets,
voice.
she gets it from my dad. I'm telling you.
Not really insecure.
All right, let me see. Who just said something about insecurity? Gotta keep scrolling. Who just said something about insecurity?
We're just tired of this.
All right, no, listen. I'm trying to figure out who said something about insecurity.
Wait. Why don't you get triggered when you're doing it and then rage quit the
Is
VC?
this freaking 21 plus lyrics?
Jacob said something about insecurity. Jacob, why you talking about insecurity to my man like that? Don't disrespect him like that. Insecurity is not something to joke about. My uncle died from insecurity.
Hold up.
I disagree.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This nigga absurd. Yo, I'm trying to talk like that nigga Clock. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This nigga
Wait,
absurd,
Warren,
kind of weird
are
as
you
fuck.
in
Let me
college?
stop.
Oh shit, man.
Yo, tell me Absurd Warrior is really not just a dollar store version of Stemius. Them niggas sound so alike, except people actually like Stem.
Well, I mean,
Good
Stem's
night,
actually
my boy,
good at sword
Pete.
fighting too.
Fayex, good night, my boy. No homo though. Good night, Fayex.
No.
You still trying to get clout from me by
Hey, that's a nice outfit.
You just said
Flashy.
something so stupid. I really just is Zekru in this Discord? Both y'all niggas retarded. Zekru is not in here, yo. I'm really about to invite Zekru because both of y'all just stupid as fuck.
They both love each other, bro. No cap.
If you and Zekru had a love child, y'all niggas would form Zyroom. Why is you talking?
Wait, even Log has hosted more events.
Tell me why Lucid Highs has hosted more events and she was just probably there for the fucking war. Tell me why Omen has hosted more events and he was just HR for the war.
Dude, actually, that's actually true. This nigga actually hosted some fucking like trainings and shit.
Omen wasn't
during this-
even. Omen didn't even have to host. He was just HR so that he couldn't get kicked during the war.
Who?
Omen. Omen was HR for the fucking war.
Oh shoot.
Niggas be wild, then. Let me stop. Who just had that echo though? I heard that. I just tried to ignore it.
You can always
Because
toast
I
when
joined
there's
the
war.
HR
What's
team
going
during.
on?
You're telling me that you couldn't host during the. You're a disgrace, son. I
Bro,
want you to understand that.
death on the real. That man, death is.
Absurd, or you really have an 11-year-old boy on your ass. How do you feel?
Damn. He dropped
Wait,
his
Def,
left testicle
Def,
in
I
his
think
mouth,
you hosted
bro.
way more trainings than Aura ever had.
Def, no, Def, I want to ask something. What time is it for you right now, Def? Absurd, you really thought that was funny as well. So you mean to tell me that this 11-year-old boy can use his microphone almost at 10 p.m., but you're scared, a 15-year-old or 16-year-old, to use your microphone because it's 2 a.m. on what probably would be a school night because of that coronavirus, or not even a school night. This could probably count as a fucking weekend night. This could probably be a weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
everyone's
does have a
inside.
bad time too to top it off.
You're not trying to piss off people.
Why don't
What,
you
you
go
going to come in here
outside?
screaming, you suck! You suck! Like you're going to be screaming in the chat? Nobody's telling you to scream.
You can stay up, but you won't talk. What's up?
Do you sleep in the living room? Like, what's the issue here?
Yo, what? Do you? I'm kind of curious, bro. Even then,
I remember when I
maybe some
joined
people were
Vextorn,
able
I
to
was
talk.
sleeping in the living room,
Were you?
but now I got my own room. Yeah, when I first joined Vextorn, I was living with my mom, and she only had one bedroom, and I didn't want to take up her bed. Like, I let her sleep on the bed, and I slept on the couch.
Oh, is that why you were silent?
I was never silent. I just had a
Oh.
bad microphone.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever really heard Zio fucking quiet? Nah, this dude's always talking.
You
You
really-
think I get quiet? The only nigga
he
that's
doesn't
ever-
get quiet.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I can list all the niggas that have ever made me, or like have ever packed me or made me go quiet on my fucking hand. That nigga Barlos, Knox, Yox, really all of the Yoxes, and that's pretty much it. They are the only niggas that have ever made me shut up. Knox something else though. Like
Absurd
Knox.
on hush mode. What?
Bro,
All right, let me
def-
see what he just said. What Absurd really saying? Now I'm kind of confused on how you're constantly changing the subject. You aren't even a
Because you're
subject.
boring, Aura. What's new?
I know, right?
Bro, Absurd talking about how
Well,
he always
actually,
changes
no.
subjects.
Absurd isn't
Hey,
even
this
in
man
that.
said not
isn't
Listen,
in
I'm not.
that.
Listen, I'm not even gonna hold you. Me talking to Absurd is like me playing the same missions over and over again in GTA. It just get old fast as fuck. It's like I'm redoing the same heist trying to get some shit, but I just never get anything from it. Like I'm just doing the same thing. All I'm doing is waiting for you to finish typing what you're typing, read what you just sent, and responding to it because it's so ass.
Zaya could stay up to like fucking.
I
8
really
o'clock
could.
just fucking packing.
I'll stay up. The longest I've gone is like an hour because like I get bored mad fast. Same here. I'm just sitting here and waiting for you to finish your shit though. Absurd. You're my bitch. It's that simple. You been my bitch. You tried to start shit with me before. I left the call, came back, and made you my bitch again. You're my seed. I want you to understand that. You are my seed. It's
Yo,
gone to
Mark,
set.
are you-
Nobody asked Absurd. You really think you're phasing me with your pixels? You think your text is offending me? Pixels or not? Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. You could be an auto-tune and you still would not affect me. Absurd, you're a living contradiction. You are a living contradiction. How do you complain about people wanting Roblox clout or people being famous on Roblox? Nobody knows you. Nobody in this community likes you. Name somebody in this Discord who likes you. Oh yeah, that nigga Locke probably like you. That nigga said JK. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. That nigga really said JK.
Are we on a
That's
comedy
disrespectful.
show right now, dude? It's wild.
Bro, this is funny, bro. I'm the
No,
only
man,
nigga that was
This
doing
nigga
comedy
Absurd
show.
types. I just hear clown music playing. That's all I'm saying.
it. Oh nah.
Man,
Alexa,
Tell me why he stopped typing immediately.
Fuck up.
That nigga said, fuck up. You don't even.
Hold on. Alexa.
You really thought that was funny? Every time I hear you speak, I hear toxicity. Yes, you hear toxicity from me while I'm being This is such an amazing discovery. When somebody says something toxic, you hear toxicity. You've discovered something great. You should report this. You should send this to Discord. Let them know that there's a bug in their system where when someone speaks, you hear toxicity. This is godly. It's like you founded in America.
He's not getting
You're
angry.
really trying to shout. Are you getting angry? Oh my God, you're so stupid.
Shut up, absurd. You don't even talk.
Absurd. I'm not even going to hold you. You really let an 11-year-old hold you. How do you feel?
He already tackled you down. What's up?
He doesn't bother
You just
me.
let an 11-year-old Mexican boy just hold you. How you feel about this?
He doesn't bother me.
He clearly bothers you. He clearly bothers you if you went as far as just saying, at least I'm not an 11-year-old.
I hear toxicity. Kind of sad. Bro, shut the fuck up. You don't even speak.
Hold on, wait. What do I have Death at? Why is he so quiet? He's at 100. All right, I'm going to leave him with that, I guess. I'm really raising the rate. Absurd. I really want you to explain yourself right now.
Oh man, it finally left.
Absurd. I really want you to explain yourself.
Your bedtime doesn't even go past 10 p.m. Yeah, well,
Absurd. I really want you. I want you to explain yourself. Who told you that was funny?
It's almost 11.
Absurd. Who told you that was funny?
Dude. Your bedtime doesn't even go past 10 p.m.
Absurd. You really just tried to use a bedtime joke as if we didn't already use that. We all just pointed out the fact that you're too pussy to speak in a VC while Death is up past his bedtime.
Don't judge people's bed.
Hey,
That's
if
true.
people get sleep, man, that's great.
Yeah, at least I get sleep. I'm like your dumbass diving on Roblox for no reason.
Notice how I've been breaking this man Absurd down like cocaine. This nigga really has just gone from changing up his entire argument strategy to just trying to be
I'm trying to use
as funny as
sympathy.
possible. That nigga went from trying to correct my grammar to fucking up on every sentence that he sends.
Naughty
I could
Rose.
smoke you right now.
You're
I could
destroying
really,
so hard.
I could really snort your ass, my nigga. Like I've broken you down so well. I could be a fuck. Yo, I should become a drug lord.
It's Dio.
I should really become a drug lord. No, I'm kind of confused on how you constantly change subjects.
Don't worry.
You want me to
my
change the
MC.
subject again? Let's change the subject. We're going to change the subject from absurd.
Absurd,
Why
your
is
fat
your
ass said,
mother
"Oh,
a
stop changing
disgrace?
subjects."
Absurd, I want to ask you something. Your mother does not claim you. How does that feel? How does it feel knowing your mom does not claim
Feel
you?
like in Mrs. Bellis's left nipple.
That's what I'm saying. How does it feel knowing that your mom is about as useless as Mrs. Vellis's mom right now? I want to know. Elaborate.
How about you get the?
How about
hell
your
out of
parents
here,
just
bro?
throw you aside? That's what I'm saying. They ain't even your parents. Them niggas do not claim you whatsoever.
They were like, absurd, stop deving on Roblox. Come on, eat dinner with us.
You fucking disgrace, my nigga. Cause you're that pathetic talking about parent. Absurd. I want you to understand something. You just tried to say that I'm pathetic because I was talking about parents. You tried to use Def's age as a defense. You tried to point out the fact that Def was an 11-year-old as your
Look,
defense.
that's gonna be a great recording.
You fucking suck. I want you to understand that. You suck. Like, you're pathetic, my nigga. I want you to understand that. You really keep talking about me changing the subjects. I'm about to tell you all your arguments and all your comments towards people so far. You tried to use you beating Jacob in Roblox sword fighting as your defense towards him. You tried to use Def's age as a defense towards him. You tried to say that nobody knows 70 records as a defense towards her. You suck. It's that simple. I could break all this down, put it together, and probably get fucking arrested for drug possession, my nigga. It makes no sense. So, Aura, finish typing what you want to type. Either unmute yourself or type a little bit faster. You probably can't even get drugs. Aha. Ha. Ha ha ha.
You really think we can't, dude?
That nigga really.
Dude, you're
That
an
nigga.
idiot.
That nigga's only response to me saying that I'm breaking this shit down like drugs is him saying you probably. No, listen, like I'm
Bro, you think we can't
about to
do
let you-
that?
I'm gonna let you understand this. I want to break this down for anybody who didn't just catch that. I stated that I'm breaking down these arguments like they drugs. This nigga said you probably can't even get drugs. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now he's relating it to drugs because that's all he can do.
Holy shit, I'm not gonna hold you. That kind of was funny. You so stupid. You so stupid. That shit really made me laugh. Oh my god. He said that unironically too. Like he said that with the intention of using that as a counter argument. I want you to understand that. Whew, shit. Whew.
Man, that's great. Great comedy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Not even
Here we
trying
go.
to argue.
Not even trying to.
Just gave
Not
up
even
on
trying to
this.
counter argue.
Oh, you gave up? Oh shoot. Oh man.
Absurd. Shut the hell up.
Absurd. I want you to no, listen, hold it down. Absurd. Elaborate on how stupid I am. I want you to elaborate. I want you to inform everybody how stupid I am. Hold on. It's going to be a little bit quiet. You feel me? He's got to finish typing his shit in.
10 hours.
10 hours later.
No, he's just typing up a little essay for me about how stupid I am.
This man saying, "Oh, you're stupid." When your dumbass wrote a whole paragraph about
I'm going to listen to
coronavirus,
Manoran.
bro.
Yo, look at this. He's ducking. I told him to elaborate on how stupid I am, and he's ducking.
Bro,
Oh
absurd.
my god.
Shut your fat
Oh
ass up,
my
bro.
god.
Your dumbass wrote a whole paragraph about having
Oh
the
my
coronavirus.
god.
Oh my god, bro.
You suck.
Man.
Absurd. You're a pussy. I mean, I could go ahead and do this. I mean, I could go ahead and do. You didn't. You claim you can do all this. You didn't do shit. You're claiming you can do all this, but you ain't doing shit. I want you to understand that. How you feel. You claiming you can do all this shit, but you ain't making up for it.
Bedtime story coming
How you
up
feel?
ahead.
How you feel?
Oh, yeah.
By the time this nigga Absurd is done fucking typing whatever he's typing, I could probably read y'all an entire chapter of the Bible. I want y'all to understand this. This is how fucking bad keyboard warriors are.
Go on, try, lol.
I've had better arguments with Zyroom than I've had with this nigga Absurd. Don't make no fucking sense.
Wait, Zio.
Yo.
Wait, who you talking about that you have arguments?
Bro, I've had better arguments with that nigga Zyroom and
Oh,
Daffy
who, him?
than I had.
Oh.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you like Daffy for real. Daffy ain't shit. That's all I'm saying. Daffy's just loud mics. Daffy was trying to loud mic with Zekru when Zekru didn't even come in that bitch loud. Zekru came in that bitch talking normally. Fine, you're as hold on, let me read this. Hold on, I gotta read it. Fine, your ass is annoying. The only time you are relevant is when you try to talk shit about people, and when it doesn't go your way, you try to mention their parents because you literally have parental issues yourself. Nigga, like get TF out this VC if you can't handle your own life problems,
Bro.
dude.
You literally had to go offline for a whole 2 months just because.
No, listen, I'ma break this.
The coronavirus, bro.
All right, Def, hold it down. Absurd. I'm really about to give you a new start of a career. I want you to understand something. You just said that nobody knows me until I'm starting
Dude,
shit.
that's not
Niggas
gonna
only
change
know you from
anything.
starting shit. No, hold it down. I want you to understand something absurd. How does it feel knowing that the only times people wanted to hear your words is when Omen was on you? I was really about to start rapping. I was really about to start rapping, but I had to stop myself. I want to understand, absurd. How does it know? Or how does it feel? Like knowing that when that nigga Omen was on your ass, that's the only time niggas really knew you.
Y'all got 10 seconds to stop before I start posting some fur.
Go for it, dude. I'm not scared. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm really tempted to just start rapping. Like,
Just rap. Go,
I'm just
go,
in the
go,
rapping
go.
mood.
Go right now.
All right,
Go,
absurd.
go.
I'ma really have to set you up. You keep talking
come on,
to me,
man.
claiming I'm trying to be tough. You really ain't shit. I want you to understand that. I'll come to your house, hit you with my Clanex. I'll put it inside of your mother, move it back and forth. Her titties gave me a little bit of a smother. I'ma grab her titties, give them a little bit of a jiggle. I'ma grab your mom, give that bitch a swing. Oh, let me stop. Oh, let me stop. But no, let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Observe, you keep talking so much smack. I almost had a heart attack. You just said something so stupid. Real rap. Let me bring it back. You told this nigga Def that he was 11-year-olds. How do you feel about that? How do you feel knowing you ain't never gonna be shit? Take this hit, bring it over. Now I'm gonna give you a lickety split. I'm gonna spit on your grave, hit your mother like a caveman. Hit that bitch with Sandman. Hit that bitch with a smother and slang gland. I don't even know. I'm making up words because everything that you've just said just sounds like a turd. No, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. What I'm trying to imply, absurd, is that you aren't worth shit. I'm sorry. You just ain't worth shit. Like, how does it feel knowing that, like, this nigga said, I'm only known for starting arguments? That's crazy. Like, but absurd, I want to understand something. Who cares about relevancy? Who cares about relevancy right now, absurd? Like, you want to mention my relevancy? I want you to tell me right now who knows you. Who knows you? This nigga just admitted he's not worth shit. So who knows you?
Probably everyone before. That's a cap. That's a cap. That's a cap.
No, listen. I mean relevancy as in niggas that actually like you. Who knows you? Who knows / likes you?
Oh, it's a Digimon. Bro.
Y'all gonna
Actually,
keep me? Y'all gonna keep me posting some furry shit? Come on now.
Absurd. I want you to understand something. You have the relevancy that nobody really wants. You have Zyrian relevancy. Niggas only know you because they don't like you. Niggas know you because they hate you. Niggas know you because they just like to debate with you because you ain't got the right shit to argue with.
Name 5 people. As he says.
You want me to name 5 people that know me, or this nigga name 5 people that know him?
Him.
Wait, or are you in our Snapchat group? I don't think so.
Yeah, because you have no friends, kid.
I hear death shit.
I really want to rap again. So absurd, I want you to understand. Right now, we're seeing the worst of you. Like that Pokemon, you ugly as shit. Your fur is blue. You got red eyes, though, but you got about 11 nipples. You should really have 2. Understand, nobody in this car really likes you. You really is talking mad reckless right now. I want you to understand, in this area, you're a clown. You keep talking about relevancy. Nigga, nobody really knows you. In fact, if anybody even knew you, I would say this bold of you. The only thing you've ever done is tell Omen that he should kill himself using his mother's gun. The most important thing that you said to me so far is that I probably could never own a car, or that I could probably never be a gangster, or that I could probably never do drugs. Come here, son. Let me give you a hug, because I can see you really need some moral support. I want you to understand. The way you've been talking right now, you really is just sucking on my penis glands. You talking mad reckless for no fucking reason. You just called me retarded. Nigga, this is fucking treason. You're shouting at your own clan members, trying to debate. Nigga, I'll really wipe you out from the entire population along with the human race. You ain't even a human. You probably from Mars. I'm looking up at you. You're sitting alongside the stars. I'ma really just clown on you. You already know I'm not taking this seriously. Like that furry shit Manaran just posted, it's giving me a little bit of delirioucy. I don't even know if that's even a word, but I'ma make it work. This nigga Manaran probably got a gif of a couple furries that can twerk.
I do. No, dude, I got a full furry. I got a folder of this stuff. I can keep posting if y'all.
Let me stop playing though. Sir, how does it feel knowing that you had to play with freelance?
My dude, if you keep
really
going, I'll
talking
start.
About how you killed my boy Jacob. I ain't giving you the chance.
My dude, if you keep going, I'm gonna start.
Pull up on your block at night. He'll kill you, Manaran, and that nigga ancestor with that ass real tight.
If you keep going, I'm gonna start posting some Boris shit.
I didn't ask. Bring your ass back. I'll throw a Pokeball at you, make you into a rat bat.
Bro, if you don't stop, I'm gonna suck your dick.
Watch, Steed. You already know you don't want this smoke from me. I'll really have my words stuck in your head as if I got telepathy. I'll smoke you like I smoked that nigga J-Crew on that Saturday night. I had that nigga ass cheek so fucking tight. I violated that nigga. I want you to understand. Like absurd Mora's mom, I'ma have you looking like Sans. Cut that bitch with one hit. Now she's turned to dust. Look at this nigga absurd. I bet you playing Rust. You still got level 1 in that bitch after you've been playing for 11 years. Matter of fact, each thing you said to me makes me wonder if you're queer. You keep talking about relevancy. I really don't like you. I want you to understand. I've repeated it over and over again, but you clearly cannot understand what I'm telling you. What I'm saying is nobody likes you, Absurd. I'm sorry. Nobody likes you.
This man says, "Oh, why do you keep switching topics?"
Suck your dick. I warned you.
Unacceptable.
Bro.
All right, so Absurd. All right, so Absurd. I'm gonna really.
deep over
All right,
this
listen,
mic.
Absurd. I'm gonna break it down for you, cause really, nothing that we say really gonna get to your head. So I'm gonna just break it down for you in one good go. Nobody likes you. You have no point for being here. You were worthless as an HR. You were worthless as a member. You're worthless right now. You keep trying to post shit that you built. Nobody cares. Death is probably more superior than you. Death, show him your balls. Light marriage. Get your son, please. He really did try to make a rip out Vextorn. Probably failed. Nigga got mad as fuck when that shit died. Enchanted Kevin said hi. I'm playing
Wait, where has he been?
That nigga Enchanted Kevin
Bro,
probably
Absurd, shut
dead.
your fat ass. So you know you have. Hold up.
Wait, this is still going on. Hold up. I want to
Shut your fat ass.
Oh, whoa.
You don't listen to me the whole paragraph about having the corona. So the 8 cases confirmed in the UK, bro. Shut your fat ass up, bro.
You're doing that a little bit. Def, I got you. Def, I got you, son. I got you, son.
Bro, so we sit on the computer all day. Devin, what the hell?
And Dev, it's okay, son. It's okay, son. You just gotta let him know in a proper manner. You feel me? Like, don't let that nigga say shit to you. You feel me?
Do I need to keep posting furry shit, or are we gonna stop?
What the fuck? This is still going on, bro. I'm still like, cooking my food and shit. Hold up.
Oh, so you're not worth shit.
All right. No, listen, Death, I got you, son. Death, I got you, son.
What? What's up?
All right. Oh my god.
He turned it all the way up.
Oh my god.
My nigga, Absurd, I really want you to understand. You dead ass fat as shit, my nigga. You really dead like a water bitch. You ugly as shit, my nigga. Let me understand. You're not as big as a couple of Sonic characters. You feel like an Undertale character that got rejected from Toby Fox's scripture. You bitch. Fuck what you talking to me for, my nigga. You really ugly as shit, bitch. Why is you talking that good? This is really a shut your fucking shit, nigga. If the mother put up a couple of bisexual llama dudes, you bitch. Why is you talking to me like that? You weird ass nigga. I went to the blazing on your ass, my nigga. What ain't this absurd? You absurd as fuck, my nigga. You and that whole ass penis stick, nigga.
Bro, can you speak with your fat ass?
Satisfy me? You weird bitch. You ugly as shit, my nigga. Why is you talking to me like that? You ugly as shit, my nigga. I'm really gonna get my microphone on your ass like you said. You talking all this shit for me, pussy, like I really won't kick your mom in her left jawline. You weird bitch. Your mother got 10 You go like that nigga, this is jealous as fuck, nigga, you weird bitch. You get blunt as fuck, my nigga. You go like a Roblox in a southern cat, you weird bitch. Why is you talking like that? You ugly ass nigga. You go like the entire page in here, sex, you ugly bitch. I bet I can grab you by your left face and your body will fit to the right size, you ugly bitch. Why is you talking like that? You lost your bitch, you weird bitch. You ugly as shit. Speak, nigga. Type. Your fingers still work, don't they? Type, nigga. Type some more. Why aren't you typing? Why aren't you typing to me, nigga? Type. Send me your paragraph.
I'm posting more furry stuff now.
Why aren't you typing? Send me your paragraph. I think.
You're getting more furry stuff now because you keep.
Bro, what am I mouth, bro? Shut the fuck up, you bitch ass nigga, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. You went to my mouth, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Just shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Bro, shut your dumb ass up, man.
Like I really noticed the pack, nigga. You ugly as shit. You feel like my. Side of your head, you ugly bitch. You don't do that, nigga. Why you
That's
do that?
basically what I'm hearing at this point.
I need that nigga Loxy. Why did you leave that nigga? I need that nigga. Free that nigga. Free that nigga Loxy. Alright, I'ma turn that shit down, bro. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I had that up. Ooh, it sounded like mad static when I got that second bar up. I didn't even realize. I bet.
Dude, that was fucking
Furry
loud.
stuff won't do anything, dude. Just letting you know.
Bro.
It's gotta be like this.
Okay. That had me laughing.
Somebody really gave these niggas FL Studios and one nigga locked into me recklessly. Somebody gave that nigga lock FL Studios. Back with Absurd, you've already given up. You've taken your L. So I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that you've already taken your L. So right now, and it would make no difference.
Oh my god, bro. That had me laughing.
I want you to understand. I could leave. I didn't even realize, yo. I realized my error just now. Let me see this real quick. Let me see if I have
I'm sure it is the error. What the?
Cancellation on. I had all my noise suppressions on. I had all my noise suppression on, bruh. I didn't even realize it. Hey, listen, kid, I really want you to understand. I could leave right now. It would not make a fucking difference. At the end of the day, you would still be an 11-year-old's bitch, nigga. I want you to understand that. At the end of the day,
nigga, shut your dumb ass up, bro.
Y'all niggas really need to learn, so that's all I'm saying.
What is Venom doing?
That nigga. Sir, how does it feel knowing that you an 11-year-old's bitch, though?
Y'all shut the fuck up about that already. It's kind of old. You've been speaking about it for 30 minutes. I've back rated longer than that. Come on.
Man, your mom's body shaped like her nipple. Stop talking to me.
At least I got.
Nigga, man, who the fuck was that? Who was that? Whose mic is bass boosted like that? What the fuck? You was living in a real life dubstep music video, man. Literally didn't know a toxic kid could be a bitch. Oh my god, Absurd, you're retarded. I want you to understand this, Absurd. No, listen, I'm gonna speak some real shit to y'all real quick. Def, mute yourself, because I'm tired of your mic. I'm gonna speak some real shit to y'all real quick. Mute yourself, nigga. Alright, so Absurd, you really don't know how to mute yourself, my nigga. Oh my god.
Yeah, there.
I'm gonna mute yourself on Discord.
Why?
Mute yourself, nigga. You got an echo.
The fuck? Okay.
So Absurd, I really need you to understand. Clearly, this is something I've noticed for a very long time. It's something that is not uncommon to see from you. You refer to other people as quote unquote toxic. Yeah, we're having a story. We're having a story about how retarded you are. So sit back. You got a front row seat. You refer to other people as toxic. You refer to people that speak against you and correct you as toxic. If Light were to say that you're kind of demoted because you were in the call while they were having an event, you probably would have said that Light is toxic. If Light said that you were dumb because you fucked up with a word, you'd probably claim Light was toxic. I want you to understand something. Among all these toxic people, you are a low rank. You're a low rank within the toxicity. But you understand you're not an endless in the toxicity. You're a private in the toxicity. Meaning you still are toxic. You're simply at the lowest of the low. You're like Manoran. You're just weird as shit.
Whoa. Manoran is actually cool as hell. It's just he likes a bunch of furries.
I'm only posting furry shit because that's it. I'm gonna keep posting furry stuff until they shut up.
So, man, your pictures really don't affect me, so I really don't care. So I'm gonna keep that going. So,
my dude, I will post some fucked up shit if y'all don't shut the.
All right, so I don't care. Go for it.
Hell no.
Go for it.
Go for it, man.
So,
oh no, furry porn,
as I was saying before, though, Absurd, Absurd, if I were to leave this call, if I were to go to bed, if I were to sleep for 8 hours, wake up, go outside, ride my bike, go to the park, have a picnic, come back, talk to my parents, you would still be a bitch. You wouldn't change.
Dude.
You would still be my bitch. You would still be Def's bitch. You would still be everybody in this call's bitch. And you would still be pulling that same lame ass excuse of you don't want to wake other people up. You claim that you don't want people to get pissed off at you from speaking on Discord.
Well, you're
I want you to
relevant as
understand,
shit,
if I were
absurd.
your father, I would really be pissed off because you just that much of a pussy for dodging the chat. You claiming you don't want to wake up people, you don't want them to get pissed off at you. I would be pissed off at you right now just because you a bitch. You want me to talk to you at 9 p.m. By 9 p.m. the bitch is still going to be in you.
What?
The bitch is still going to be in you by 9 p.m.
My mic sounds good.
You aren't even in the same time zone as me, matter of fact.
9 p.m. All right.
How does
What
it
time
how
zone?
does it feel, Absurd? Like, I want you to understand something.
He's BST.
Yeah, I want Absurd to understand something. How does it feel knowing that throughout everything that everybody has just told you, you still cannot learn to give a proper counter argument?
Alright, if this nigga pussy's out.
Def could go about stating that your mother has 11 nipples on the side of her head. And you'll proceed with, at least I'm not 11 years old.
No.
How does that feel? How does it feel, Absurd? I'm very curious. How does it feel? Why are you still shit talking like a little bitch? Absurd. The difference
You're the one that
is,
started it, right? Or
Absurd, the difference is I'm the one that's actually vocalizing my opinion on your retarded ass and you're just typing to me. How does that feel? You suck. How does that feel? You're just bad. How does that feel, Absurd?
Absurd aura is typing. ...
Like, Absurd, I want you to understand how much of a contradiction that is. You call me a little bitch. Every time I see Absurd Aura is typing, I already know some shit's about to happen. Like, you really is about to say something game-changing. Or that's how you would like me to respond, at least. You would like me to respond with, oh shit, Absurd is typing. So, Absurd, I want you to understand. You mean to tell me that you were a HR in this clan and you did not know that you shouldn't be in the voice call if you aren't with the defending team? That's what you're telling me? You're telling me that you're a former high rank in this clan and you don't know how this clan works? I don't care if you had real life shit if you were in HR. You shouldn't have been in HR if you didn't know how to be in HR, how to moderate. You mean to tell me that while you were in HR in this clan, you didn't know the basics of it? So, like, was there a rule stating that if you were not in the raid or if you were not on the defending team during an event?
It shouldn't even have to be a rule.
All right, so what we're basically implying is that you're retarded. I'm sorry, like, those are my words, not lights. Those are my words. Well, now they're lights words too. You didn't know in the first place, meaning that you're incompetent. That's what you're saying.
It's common sense.
What you're saying is that you're incompetent.
Yeah.
It's common sense that you shouldn't play against someone while in their VC. Like, dude.
Sir, why did you stop typing? Finish what you were saying. What you're saying is that you're incompetent. Yes or no? Why are you typing this much? Yes or no?
Facts, dude.
It takes him so long just to type a simple
you're
word.
Typing all this. Yes or no? Pick or choose. Which one? Steven just said that it should be common knowledge for the clan. Which one is it? So I didn't ask all that. Yes or no? Are you incompetent? I didn't ask who started the argument. I didn't ask if you came to play with Vextorn or if you weren't playing against Vextorn. Yes or no? Ha ha ha, I'm not speaking to you, little bitch. Why are you typing? You're not speaking in general, retard. Keep talking to a wall. I'm talking to you, son. I hope you realize that. Seed, please increase thou intelligence. So, are you... You know what? I don't even need an answer. Just from that response alone, I don't need an answer. I think everybody here can agree that this nigga Absurd is stupid. Can we all agree on that?
Yes.
Absurd, why are you getting so mad? Absurd.
Yep.
Absurd, why are you getting so mad? Oh my god. So fucking mad. You're so mad. Why are you so mad? Absurd. Absurd, why are you mad? Nigga's so mad. Do you ever shut up and stop being annoying? Absurd, I don't know. Do you ever stop bitching and complaining whenever someone says something bad about you? And now here we go. Gotta wait for his response again.
Are y'all for real going on this?
By the time this man Absurd is done typing, I probably could have beaten a hitman level. I'm not even gonna hold you. You take so fucking long. Just confused why you're acting like a little pussy. I want you to elaborate, Absurd. How am I the one who is vocalizing distaste towards you, a pussy, while you yourself, the one who is refusing to speak because you don't want to make someone mad? Question mark. Keep reading instead of making different points. You never read the full thing. So say something, Absurd. Say something, Absurd. Oh my God, I don't read the full thing. I don't read the full thing. You want me to tell you your arguments, Absurd? You want me to tell you your arguments? Your entire argument is that you didn't know that you couldn't be in the voice call while you were fighting against us. Wow. That is quite the amazement. Your secondary argument is that death is 11, and at least you aren't 11. I've never heard something as powerful as that. Your third argument is, at least you beat Jacob on Roblox. At least you beat a 12-year-old on Roblox. Wow. Your fourth argument is, at least you're more relevant than 70 records who just came back from a hiatus. That's amazing. Your fourth argument is, I'm a pussy for talking about your deformed mother.
Oh, damn. Why are you trying to change subjects?
Oh, yeah. Your sixth argument is, I'm changing the subject. So now the subject is all on you, Absurd. The subject is all on you. The subject, all the attention that you so desperately wanted, considering the fact that you're still here, is all on you. So we're gonna have this full-on interrogation. Why are you so stupid? Why are you stupid?
I remember listening to this video with Zaya.
Why are you so stupid?
Why are you gay?
That's fact. I get
Pingo, Absurd is neither male or female. He's just a pussy.
Both of them, then you're trans.
Absurd is like this too as a
Nigga, just stop this. It's already so childish, and nigga can't even stop arguing.
Why are you using my words? Why are you using my word? Absurd, you're my seed. Everything you said, I taught you how to say. Besides the retarded shit that you say. In which case, I've only taught you about one word. I can proudly say I failed you as a father.
You know I gotta stop. Man,
I should have deported you. I should have just disowned you.
Oh my
God.
I don't claim you. I want you to understand that, Absurd. Like, Absurd, every time that you type something, I would rather hear this man Lockski try to loud mic than hear you type. Matter of fact, just unmute yourself and type. I actually want to hear you type. Because me hearing you type knows that you're actually making progress. I can at least try to think of what you're going to say next by hearing you type. And I guarantee you, you are typing mad hard right now.
Alright, hold on, let me type.
So Absurd, let's make this clear here. You claim that you're going to stay here till I leave. I want you to understand something, Absurd. That's going to be quite a long time. For you, it's already 2 a.m. For me, it's 11 p.m. So by the time that it's...
Hey, you want to hear me talk?
It's probably... I'm about 5 hours. So it's 3 a.m. already. You are going to have quite the night. I want you to understand that. You're going to have quite the night.
But who's really muted me?
Get that, nigga, that. You can stay on all night, but you can't speak on Discord.
Shit, I still have FL Studios open.
How you feel about that, Absurd? You can stay up all night, but you cannot speak. How does it feel knowing that you can stay up on your PC all night, but you can't speak to people?
I want that whooping from his mommy.
Bro, why are you always muting me?
Because you're fucking loud.
And the lock over here is loud as shit.
Why do you think you got muted too?
Exactly, bitch.
Sort of.
Yeah, I'm loud still.
You're quite bored. No, Absurd. You're quite retarded. I want you to understand that. Nobody in this call has your side, Absurd.
I'll be unmute if I'm still.
Absurd, I want you to understand something. If the entire Discord is saying that your argument is wrong, maybe you should just rethink your argument. If literally everybody disagrees with what you've said, maybe you should just rethink.
Well, you use my words and then criticize me for using this.
Dinosaur,
Oh
he
my
really
God.
did just get on my man Dinosaur. Dinosaurus, he really did get on your ass. Absurd,
Bro,
we're back
what
at
you
it
mean?
again. You really did just give the godliest counter argument I've ever seen. He said, I think you failed public speaking class because of your failure to give a proper argument or a proper statement. You proceed to say, I think you failed gym. I think you failed gym. Wow. Amazing. So because at this point, you've already lost your main argument, we're going to go ahead to the side topic because now I'm done being serious with you. You suck. How does it feel knowing that you got bitched by one-eyed woman? How does that feel?
According to all the laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly.
You are a one-eyed omen's bitch. Is this correct?
Yes.
Is it correct that you are one-eyed omen's bitch?
They were fighting for the same girl, dog.
Simp, 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 simp,
Alright, so there used to
simp.
be this
Man.
female, right? Her name was Hannah. She was a marish, and my boy Absurd here tried to slide into her DMs. Thing is,
Wait.
One Night Almond, he was already in her DMs.
Wait. Are we talking about the past?
Yeah.
Oh, what
Do you
girl?
remember Hannah? Fucking
Yes.
what's her name?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they had a thing, they tried to had a thing here, but then she tried to get them to choose between one or the other.
Oh. Then Hannah like disappeared up.
So
Yeah,
both
then
of them
Hannah's
niggas just stupid and they let a girl have them fight. So Absurd, you're just gullible. Yeah, that's all there
What's
is to it.
going on, friend?
Dude, I'll get on right now.
Absurd or is taking the biggest L of his life right now.
Are we being family friendly here?
No.
Yes, very family friendly.
Okay. You can't say the N word.
Nigger, 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 nigger.
No, what?
That's illegal. What's Lightsky doing?
Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. This is Absurd Aura right now. Every time he tries to make a good counter argument.
Enjoying the
Lightsky, what you
argument.
doing?
Enjoying the argument.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to eat. There's nothing here. Everyone.
See, I could talk about.
At least like.
All right, so because Absurd is really trying to come for my boy Light now, I'll go ahead and say Light's relationships without him. Light failed to get into a relationship with a thought coworker. He failed to continue a relationship with Jay Marish, who is most likely suicidal, wouldn't want that anyways. He probably tried to get into a relationship with Libet at one point, but Libet is kind of gay and nobody wants that relationship.
Oh, no.
So Absurd, what else do you have on that relationship? What other relationship do you have?
Hey, wait, I got one more.
I thought that.
Keep it going, Absurd. Absurd, unless you're a pussy, keep it going. I've started 3 of them. What do you have?
Wait, you missed.
Keep it going, Absurd. What other arguments or what?
There was also
What other
the one
relationships were you going to go through, Absurd? Come on. I'm not that kind of person. I could say you're our relationships. What other relationship did you have? What other relationship do you have about him? Come on.
Oh, he had that. Oh, never mind. But actually, never mind.
Was going to say your mom, but that's kind of pathetic. You really thought that was funny? Is this a joke, my nigga? Absurd. I want you to understand. I will real life just pop you in your lip if you say something stupid again. So, Absurd, for the last time, how does this L feel?
Don't worry.
How does this L taste?
Tokyo. Oh god.
Who is me and? Who is me and Tokyo? I will go all day. You will continue to type until your fingers wear out.
Bruh.
You're saying me and Tokyo as if you're really doing something here.
I'll rest now and then.
You'll rest now, you'll come back and you'll try to argue. I want you to understand something. I'm being nice to you right now. I want you to understand something, sir. When I catch you in this VC with your mic on, I'm going to end your life. I want you to understand that.
Dude,
when I catch you in this voice call with your microphone on, I'm ending your life. I want you to understand that.
Tomorrow. No, watch him not be on tomorrow because I have the coronavirus.
Today is tomorrow.
No, like you a couple hours ahead of me. In 1 hour, it's going to be tomorrow. Around 30 minutes.
Oh, well.
For me, it's like 2 hours.
Absurd. Who said that I was trying to intimidate you? Why would I want to intimidate you? I'm making you a promise. I'm informing you. I'm giving you information that tomorrow or any other day when I catch you with your microphone on, I'm ending your life. So who said that I'm intimidating you? I'm telling you. If you feel it, you clearly feel intimidated by that in some way if you're using that as an excuse. You're clearly intimidated in some way if you're saying I don't intimidate you. Who said I was trying to intimidate you? Now that we're on this though, because Absurd really does keep talking about relevance, what relevancy do you have, Absurd? Because I was really curious about this earlier. I just didn't bring it up. What relevancy do you have, Absurd? Where are you known at? So you're ducking the question. You've used relevancy as an excuse for different people. What relevancy do you have?
Oh, hold up, my boy Pango.
You just said got more relevancy than you outside of Discord. Well, you got... What relevancy do you have? I'm asking you to elaborate. Talk about relevancy, Absurd.
I'm a moderator.
I'm a moderator and a fucking...
What relevancy do you have in here?
I got more DMs than you. Absurd, I want you to understand...
My sister does for RHS.
Absurd, I want you to understand. I have 100 DMs, or at least 100 DMs on each of my accounts. I've had 20 accounts. You're telling me you've had more than that. If we're talking about relevancy. I could have spoken to you 10 years ago. Not even 10. I could have spoken to you about 2 years ago on an alt account, and you wouldn't even know.
What?
So Absurd. What relevancy do you have? I'll ask you again. What relevancy do you have? I'll ask you. You aren't asking, you're typing. Answer my question. Little man, what relevancy do you have? Are you fucking retarded or do you not know how to read? Are you retarded or are you a mute? Choose one. Because clearly you cannot vocalize your opinion.
Let's do.
You're a mute.
Death, are you here?
Huh?
Death, the fuck is going on here?
Oh, yo, what up, Sellers?
What's up?
Every time I
So
come
Absurd,
in here, bro,
are you going to keep ducking?
No, the thing is, though, like, Absurd actually earned it this time.
What
This
do you
man
do?
said, Absurd, I want you to understand how much of a pussy you are right now.
Hold on,
I want you to understand that. I just want you to scroll up in the chat. Look at you talking to yourself in the chat, Absurd. I want you to just scroll up in the chat and just look at you talking to yourself.
Oh, my bad.
I'll talk about your parents again. You and your dad that got words coming off his dick, nigga. Why aren't you talking? My bad. Why are you typing?
Oh,
You're the
my
shit.
god, bro.
This dude.
You use the same fucking statement constantly. Say something new for me, Absurd. Say something new for me.
I don't know,
Say
man.
something.
I don't think he is.
Say something new for
Cowboys
me,
in the
Absurd.
showers at Ram Ran.
Man, never had.
Say something new for me, Absurd. I want you to. And now I wait. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and watch a YouTube video while I wait for him to respond. I said this 100 fucking times. Your small dumbass brain. I can't speak right now. It's 3:34. You're a pussy. It's that simple. You're nothing more than a pussy. I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that. How old are you again, Absurd? You look like a pussy. You don't look like a pussy. You look like 2 tight nipples. Why are you talking to me?
Hold up. What the fuck?
You like talking about nipples. Now, you retarded, my nigga. You's lame. It's that simple. Say something. Say something, Absurd. Say something new. Say something new, Absurd. Oh my god, hold on. Let me go to sleep real quick. I'll go to sleep. I'll come back. This nigga Absurd will still be unmuted. Or no, actually, is he unmuted? Let me see.
No.
No, he's still muted. I should say something new. All right, Absurd. I'll say something new. I'll say something new for you, Absurd. I'll say it in a slow way so that you can understand, because I'm sure you've never heard this one. Your ego is inflated. You claim to have Roblox clout, but nobody knows you.
Where the fuck did the accent come from? Hold up.
But nobody knows you.
He says that my ego is inflated. What is my ego? Where is my ego at? What have I said to have a big ego? Me countering the fact that nobody knows you despite the fact that you tried to use relevancy? Is that an ego?
Wait, has it
Let's
really?
go somewhere where no one knows you, where people will shit talk about you 24/7. Sure, go for it. Like, this nigga said, where people don't know. You want me to go into the Minecraft community? You want me to go into the Minecraft community? Like, just tell them niggas to fuck up? Like,
I don't even play Minecraft with your dumbass.
yes, yo, niggas always trying to start drama with me. That nigga Joshi really did try to start an argument with me yesterday. I was so confused. I was just chilling, and that nigga Joshi was like, I just realized that Zyhos was bigger, and I just ignored him the entire time. I'm like, who asked you to speak, nigga? Fuck. Fat bitch.
Damn.
No, to be fair with you, Melon, I don't know who started this argument. All I know is that Absurd was just being a pussy when I came into this VC.
There. Is that good?
So
No,
Absurd.
it's still
I
echoing.
actually no. I don't even feel like waiting. Somebody explain to me what happened when Absurd came into this VC. Somebody explain it. I don't feel like waiting for this pussy to type. Say something.
Alright, so I started because this boy was in our VC and we were raiding, right?
I was
This
there.
dude-
Wait, I was there.
Yeah. We told him to, like, what the fuck are you doing here, bro?
He came back after the
Dad
event
called
talking
him
about
out
people were
on
starting
it,
shit.
and then he
He
shot
was
back
sucking
at
my dick
Dad.
real good.
And
Bro, lights about a psycho.
and then I guess the rest is just history.
All right, so
What are
somebody
you
called
talking
him
about,
out.
dude? You were there for like literally fucking 10 minutes. If it wasn't for Death like calling you out on it, you wouldn't have left. And the thing is, too,
listen,
like,
I don't care about all that. I want to know who said something in the VC for him to have typed that little SAO in the chat about how people were trying to start shit with him.
The light check DMs.
All right.
Manaran, just leave. What the fuck? You keep commenting on shit.
My dude, your arguments
Like, you
are weak.
saw it?
Like fuck. Oh my god. But as I was saying before, Absurd, you just kind of dumb. That's all I'm saying. Absurd, I want you to understand this entire thing could have been avoided if you just weren't incompetent. Can you or can you not argue with that? Can you argue that none of this would have happened if you simply were not incompetent and had just not stayed in the VC?
Okay.
So argue with it. Argue to me that if you weren't stupid and had the common sense to have left the VC and not been in the voice call with the people that you were fighting against, that none of this would have happened.
I mean, this is quality content.
Listen, I don't understand how many times I need to repeat
content, bro.
Absurd saying he's repeating himself. You haven't said it, bud. When you keep repeating things, apparently, you aren't repeating anything good. You're saying things over and over again. Nothing you've said to me is good, son. Understand this. So say what you want to say, Absurd Aura.
Hold down. Tim.
To be honest, I want somebody to just argue for Absurd. I'm tired of waiting for this nigga to finish typing.
What the fuck is that? Hold on.
Yo, who here wants to argue for Absurd in the chat? I'm tired of waiting for him to type.
Well. VC as like a red.
I joined the VC.
Oh, duh, Squishy.
So what you're saying is this all happened because of your own incompetence and your own irresponsibility. This happened because you said this because you were not smart enough to leave the VC when you got teamed in. No, listen, your arguments don't add up. Your argument is that you were in here because you wanted to play for Vextorn at first. You then proceed to use the argument that you didn't know you weren't supposed to be in here.
Penguin.
So you obviously were in this call while you were fighting against us. Had something click in your head that says maybe I'm not supposed to be in here. But then said you didn't know.
That timing.
That gif is really just me laughing right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you stupid as shit. Like, Absurd, I want you to understand something too. To make this clear, you claimed that I would go into a community where niggas would make fun of me 24/7, where people don't know me. Them niggas would end up knowing me. I'm going into communities, like you tried to say. I'm going into shit where niggas do not know me. Them niggas end up knowing me, one way or the other.
Never gonna
Whether it be they hate me or they like me.
Swoop, I'm coming for that booty.
Round and round.
Absurd. I don't know why you came in here with this ass argument. You simply wanted attention. Absurd. I want you to understand something right now. I want you to understand something. Besides Deb's horrible fucking singing, I want you to understand. I've been arguing with you in a VC which hosts 16 other people, not including me or yourself. You've been typing arguments out in 100+ member chat. Who here has intention? Who here has the attention right now?
Zio.
16 people are listening to me. 100 people can see the display of you typing right now. Who has the attention? Now, how did I come in here wanting attention? Does anybody who calls you out on stupid shit want attention? Is this how it works for you, Absurd? Is there something that clicks in the back of your head when somebody calls you out on some stupid shit that makes you think, oh, that person's an attention seeker? No! You think the people that called Hitler out on his wrongdoings wanted his attention?
Bro, I finished all my water from the... What the hell?
Def has finally finished his water from the beginning of this week. Congratulations. See, something that doesn't add up to me is the fact you had nothing to do with it, and you randomly started to say random shit towards me because you felt like it, right?
This is the same shit you said during Almond here.
Oh my god, you really are a broken
Finally
record.
got to the beginning of the chat.
No, you know what he's talking about? He's talking about when I said a couple jokes, like your mom fat in the chat. When I said a couple jokes and then went back on mute. That's what he's talking about. So, Absurd, I want you to understand something. Your argument does not work. Your argument is that the people who argue against you because you came into the call while we were having an event wanted attention because they called you out on it. I did essentially the same thing as what other people did. And you're claiming I wanted attention? I'm not going to lie. At this point, I would have banned you just like I banned Zeku. Because your argument is just a fucking replay. Your argument's shit. I want you to understand this. You're just going to keep repeating the same shit. I wouldn't be surprised if you had macros set up to just type the same shit over and over again. You're just a broken record.
I do.
Oh
my god.
Went after Aura.
Bro, I have a macro just to do this. Hold up. There. Hold up. One.
I got the fight. Here it is.
The only reason I do is speak. You don't even fucking speak English. The only reason I do is because you don't understand the first time. You really do not even speak English, man. This nigga sucks.
All right, now everybody in the chat, raise your hand if you think Absurd Aura should kill himself. Don't be shy, class. 70 records, there you go. You're the line leader when we go to the classroom. Devsky, there you go. Melon, are you raising your hand? Lopez is raising his hand. All right. There we go, class.
Oh, fucking.
Pingo's raising. Pingo, it seems we have 6 additional hands. All right, Absurd Aura, go kill yourself, please. Nobody wants you here. Goodbye.
Where the fuck? Wait, that's so weird, bro.
Where does he get that?
Yo.
And that is how you get a retard to lead the VC. I want you all to understand something. That is how you get a retard to lead the VC. When he realizes that nobody supports him. When he realizes that nobody in this call supports him.
Hold up, buddy.
It's that simple.
Hold up. Alright, everyone's getting XP for this. Alright. Yeah, I'm giving out XP.
Alright, so
I hope
everybody here has a good night.
Packing session for tonight. That's some XP right there.